Well guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be changing out the rear diff oil on the Patrol, and I'm going to be running through on how to do that. So if you guys are like me and you like to do your own preventative maintenance on your vehicles, then this is certainly a video to continue to watch. Alrighty, so like a lot of things on these sort of cars, doing oils and stuff is very dependent on what you do with your vehicle. So my car is coming up to nearly 30,000 Ks. It's crazy to think that I've nearly done 30,000 Ks in it. It feels like it's really flown. So it's very important to sort of keep on top of your maintenance of your fluids and oils and stuff. You know, it's quite obvious to understand why. With, you know, 4 drives and that sort of thing, I think doing diff oils and stuff, especially if you're not really I suppose in tune or have that sort of knowledge, I think it's one of the things that gets forgotten about and you just expect happens at the dealership or at your service provider, you know, at its service interval. Like all oils and fluids and stuff, they have a life expectancy which can be expedited through harsh driving, towing, you know, under high revs or hard acceleration, heat, cold. All these different factors can increase the wear of a fluid. So with my Patrol, it's done some, you know, forward driving and, you know, some tough forward driving, that sort of thing. It's been on long trips on the freeway and done some stuff around town. For me, because I've done a few water crossings, been in deep mud, put it through sort of I suppose abnormal driving conditions, then I need to be changing my fluids and stuff more regularly because they're going to get worn out quicker. Now, especially with the rear diff and where the diff breather is for the rear diff, it's going to have the potential to suck in moisture or water a lot easier than the other components of the vehicle. So today we're going to change it out and ensure that we're keeping on top of our maintenance because we don't want things to wear out prematurely. Now, I think you may be surprised to see what the diff oil looks like on my car, and it's done a little over 25,000 kilometers. Now, I'm going to be using this Fuchs oil, which is fully Australian made, good quality oil. It's probably a little bit more on the expensive side, wasn't too bad for this one, and it's, yeah, like I said, good quality oil, German technology, and made in Australia. So this is for obviously limited slip diff because the rear is a limited slip diff and the front is an open diff, so keep that in mind when you buy your oil. And this is an 80W90 oil as well, which is perfect for what the Patrol needs. The manual says a 75W90, perfectly fine. It's okay to go up a little bit of a heavier weight. It doesn't matter too much, especially here in a hot climate where the diff will see hotter temperatures as well. Ultra high performance gear oil, 4 litres, and the rear diff takes 2.6 litres, so we've got a perfect amount here. That's good stuff. Now, to make things a little bit easier, get yourself one of these little bottles here. Just 1 litre multi-purpose bottle. Little pump. Get yourself a bit of hose and you can just pump it in, and it's a very easy way to get it into your diff or into anywhere if you're doing transmission or transfer case or something like that. One of these is a fantastic idea. Or you can even get squeezy bottles too, which are a fantastic little time saver as well. So there's plenty of little options, but this is pretty well perfect for what I'm going to be doing today. Alrighty, so here we are, rear diff. This is your drain and there's your fill. Now you want to make sure that you can undo your fill before you start taking the drain plug off, because if you can't fill it back up, then yeah, that's not so good. Now, that's a 10mm bolt for your plugs. So yeah, Allen key there, and yeah, we'll take them out. Got our drain pan, 2.6 litres, and yeah, we'll fill it back up, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what this oil looks like. Alright, so that's our oil that's coming out, and as you can see, a little bit dark, but not too bad. So that's okay. But here is our plug. You So there's quite a lot of metal shavings and stuff on that, a bit of sludge, and looks quite gross. Now, this is obviously a new diff, and the oil's never been changed in it, and there's going to be particles and stuff that are going to come out of it, and it's just the way that it is. But I believe that, you know, a new vehicle should have its fluid changed after a period of time to let everything break in, and all that material that sort of gets worn away with the bedding in process has a chance to actually get out of the system. Now obviously there's a magnet on that for that reason, but yeah, this is exactly why you should be changing it, you know, at good regular intervals, especially when it's brand new, because yeah, it's collecting all that material that gets worn away as the diff beds in. So yeah, very good to change it out, and it's a bit stinky, and it's got a bit of a blacky tinge, well, a browny tinge to it, so yeah, it's definitely due, and it definitely won't hurt it. So alrighty, so this is what the oil looks like after about 26,000 Ks. You can see it's quite brown, quite gross, a bit metallic looking, to be expected. And that's what it looks like, dirty water. In comparison, this is what the fresh oil looks like. You can see its tinge of nice golden brown. Whereas, yeah, this is quite yuck. And that's only after 26,000 Ks. So you can imagine you put your car through a lot more than what I have, longer time, and you know, towing, etc. And it'll look a heap worse than this. Not that, you know, this is anything terrible. Yeah, it's just a good maintenance to keep on top of. And since it hasn't been done since it left the factory, definitely a good peace of mind to know that it's been done and all that metal and stuff has gotten out of it. So definitely a good move. Now we're going to chuck the fresh oil in, and yeah, done. Very easy process to do, take you about half an hour, and yeah, a very good peace of mind to know that your diff is always going to be in good condition. And there you go, in 2 beers time you too can have changed diff oil. Now, very easy job to do, and very good peace of mind as well. So I definitely recommend, you know, if you're towing heavily or doing a lot of hard four-wheel driving, every, you know, 40 to 50,000 Ks, you should be changing out your diff oil and making sure it's all tip-top, and it's just very good peace of mind, especially when it's, you know, such an easy job to carry out as well. Yeah, you know, why would you not? So yeah, that's what mine looks like after 26,000 Ks. Just for a reference, if you're thinking about doing it yourself, you should yeah, definitely have a look at doing it, because it's very good, just, you know, preventative maintenance to undertake. So thanks so much for watching, guys. That'll do for today's video. If you do have any questions or any queries, or wish to add any comments below, please feel free to do so, and we'll continue to learn and grow together, which is what it's all about. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you do like this content, as there is plenty more of that to come. And like always, guys, stay safe out on the tracks, and I'll catch you at the next video.